Hello and welcome, I'm Raziel, and yeah, I'm doing a second video today because it is the Sunday pre-order. I do prefer doing the lore stuff more. I think it's far more fun because I get to read stuff. I get to read the old lore, the new lore. But you know, every so often, like, the pre-orders will come across, and you're gonna get all the other YouTubers going, "Yay, this is so good! It's so great! Look how great and lucky!" Look, honestly, this is bad. This is a boring ass one. I don't know what to say. This is boring. It just seems. I don't know. It's just I was looking through this and I was reading through it. And I was like, oh my gosh, oh, this is just so bad. Right, let's get started with these two. Right, you have the new Dawnbringers book, Book 5, Shadow of the Crown, and you have that artwork. I don't even know what that's meant. Like, I don't even know what to say about that artwork because that. You know when you see something and you go, yeah, that looks kind of bad. You just see it and they go, oh, no, it's meant to be creeped out. But you look at it and you go like, yeah, but that's not even good. That just looks like it was cheaply done. You know, there's nothing to it. And the weird thing is, out of the two, I prefer the standard edition again because the standard edition actually has like this map in the background, which is quite interesting, and actually does contrast the main character here, Krafusa, where this has this sunset kind of thing, and it just kind of blends her in. At least she stands out here. She's sort of kind of just blended into the background there. She doesn't stand out. And when I was looking at this bird literally stands out more than the main character. And that's bad artwork. That's poor art. This is meant to be stand out, but it doesn't. It just blends in. It's just kind of bored. And then I was just looking at it with my autistic brain, and I realised something. That is the limited edition. You know, gold writing. This is the standard edition. White writing. This is thicker than this one. Why is this thicker than that one? And I mean, did they Photoshop them in separately and add add this? Because if that's the case, that's a bad Photoshop. And I was thinking, like, it does seem also that one's deeper as well, because you have height, width, length and depth there, right? And it seems deeper than that one. But that is definitely thicker. That book is definitely thicker. So there would be no reason to buy the limited edition. It's not like you can get anything more. It looks like you're going to get more from the standard edition. And of course, you need this book to use that character. And that is starting to really grind my gears. That really is. It's starting to annoy me. I'm sorry, I don't like swearing in my videos, okay? But that's starting to grind my gears. Having to buy a whole book just to use one character doubles at bare minimum, will double the price of that character. Because they won't do the rules free. Just do the rules free, GW, right? Just do them free. It's a couple of characters. You did it for the Imperial Militia. You did it for the Demons of the Ruinstorm. You did it for the Iron Jaws. Seriously, it's a couple of characters. Just do it for free. Just for Pete's sake. This is pure. Oh, this is what it annoys me. It's a £30 book, and you've got to buy this box as well to use that, get that character. So to get that and use that character, you're going to be spending about almost £100. Oh, it's just fucking annoying. Right, anyway, next to the next point. This is what I mean. Point. Hey, look, it's your generic heroes from an RPG. You have your tank. You have your rogue. You have your other guy. Like, what is it? Your not tank. Your warrior, mage, and your witch hunter. God, this is so boring. This is a generic pose for GW. Do you know how many models actually use this pose? Yeah, a lot. And the only odd difference is what legs in the front. But this is such a generic pose. This is would be cool for someone converted this, but it just looks stupid. It's so boring and bland, and it's got. Oh, do you know what? I'm getting exhausted about this. This is why I don't play Age of Sigmar. This really is because they don't want to put any effort into it. Hey, look, it's a standard tank with its arm on a shield pose. Oh, the rogue is using a grappling hook. Shocker! Mage with a cat. A witch with a cat. Gee, I'm glad that's not a stereotype. Like, that's something brand new that we've never ever seen before. Jeez, I swear to God. Spy Master Mistress Varentia. Seriously. Seriously. Be Spy Mistress. But it also could be Master... But it would be Master Spy! Not Spy Master! Master Spy. Jeez Christ, I swear. I really am swearing to my breath because this is just annoying the hell out of me, this one. And I do apologise, guys. Then you have the Crefusa Crone Host. That model is crap. It's just a horrible model. It's not creepy. If you wanted it to be creepy, you'd put the wings down. You know, like this here. You know, like she's watching someone. Birds don't do this. This is when they're trying to be threatening, not spooky. Or when they're about to take off. And she's not even trying to take off. Her leg and position is not taking off. It's just like, look, wait, I'll show you. Look at Crefusa there. And then you go down here. You see the difference? This is a slightly better model. But it looks like she's about to fold her wings down because she's just landed. This is meant to be a threatening pose, but it looks stupid because it doesn't look like anything a bird would do. Okay. I might be wrong because I'm not an ornithologist. Right? But when a bird exposes its wings to be big, it's like this. Not like that. That's when they want to air them out and be cool, not creepy. You can watch seagulls do this, you watch pelicans do this. You can watch birds when they want to cool, they'll just put their wings like this. It's nothing threatening. They're just tired. Hey look! Some old Warhammer Fantasy models. Yay! GW, why don't you just make them in the old world? Then you'd sell them. Rather than put them in a box. Like this. Just trying to get rid of them at this point. And this is just the old Dominion box, except with a chariot. That's all this is. Because I painted all of these. And that's where I got them from. Just the Dominion box. This is what I mean. Like, if they want to get rid of these old models, give us a reason to buy them. Okay, you got this new spearhead. It's alright. I guess. I mean, the models are pretty cool. I would have preferred if we actually got some proper Empire looking ones, but yeah, I can't complain. I think it's like the only good bit to be with it all, because this is actually something that actually looks like they actually put effort into. Sorry, I said actually like 3 times there, just how annoyed I am. And they can be easily kit bashed into the old world as well. I mean, they are the cities of Sigmar, so it wouldn't be a hard kit bash or a hard conversion. That's what I would do. If you're doing your Empire, I'd do this. I would just convert this. Spearhead, Flesh Eater Corpse. Again. Movement! This is meant to be movement in a model. This is like, oh my god, it's so cool, it's on a stone. Look, this is meant to be moving. Don't give it a stone to put... It's going to ground the model. It removes all movement when you do that. See this one here? You can't see the stone, but you can see how he's moving. You can see that his arm is basically he's circling, keeping his eyes forward, but you can see his back legs moving. But he's going to be creeping over the rocks, but because he's on rocks, he's not moving, and that's the problem. I mean, this one's a static model, and it looks good static, because you can see him eating, and it looks good. It's fantastic. This is when you would use a tactical rock. This is when you put it on there. When the model's meant to be static, not when it's meant to be moving. And yeah, I say this a lot, and this is my issue with tactical rocks. You know? Same with this one. He's meant to be either landing or jumping off that, but that means all he's doing is hanging onto it for the rest of the battle. He's just hanging. I mean, it does kind of work, but again, it does feel like he's meant to be moving. I would give him I would honestly just file this bit off and all this and put him on a flyer's base so he looks like he's turning in midair. That's how I would model that. Okay, so this is just absolutely poor. Terrain, I don't like terrain, you guys know that. More terrain, more pit. Hold on. Hold on. I saw that before. Because I really detest terrain. I really do. Like, it's one of my... I don't like buying terrain. I like to make terrain. But that's just something that I do. And hold on. And I believe it's in a Warcry box. Yeah, it is in a Warcry box. And so when I see terrain like that, because I always say, when they add terrain to a box, it's just to put the price up. That's all it's there to do. And it was, yes, it was in the last one. Because it kind of ticked me off that they did this. Because it would have been a decently priced box if it didn't have if it didn't have that more pit in it. No, it's gone in it. Yeah, it was in the last Warcry. It was in the Warcry box with the ogres. And yeah, like I said, it annoyed the hell out of me because they could have not done that. Sold the box at a sensible price, but it was so overpriced. And it just seemed really stupid. Like Warcry ogres. Like learn to spell ogres. Images. Where is it? There it is. That's a better looking Morpit as well, actually. That's a better looking Morpit than that one. No, it's the same model. Why did that one look better? Anyway, yeah. God, I hate and just no. Book Callus and Toll. Now, this is something I'm going to do a video on actually. So if you got this far into the video, I am going to do a video on this. And basically, Games Workshop are copying Transformers. This is why you always get a book with when a new model drops, because they want people to buy the models, and because a book is cheaper, they'll buy the book first. And go, oh, I like this character, now I'm going to buy him. Yeah, they're basically copying Transformers. If you're from the 80s and 90s, you know what I mean. E-books, don't do them. French book, I'm not French. German book, is that one French? Yeah, it's French. German book, Death World of Arcadia, Robert Raff. Why aren't we getting this in England? Like, in the UK, why aren't we getting this? You know? The omnibus, they kind of started with them and then they just gave up halfway through. And now it's all in hardback. By the way, that's the Praetorian of Dawn, obviously, the Angel of Caliban, and the War in the Void. I believe that one is. Yeah, there you go. That's it, basically. Like, this is such a meh and boring one. This annoys me so much. But they say they're the top tier, and they seem not to care about their main games, Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40k. And this can really be shown. Like, if you remember the previews the other day, and you looked at the Shield Captain's head and the Orc head, they were horrendously bad. Especially for the Orc head with a rounded jaw. It's horrendously bad. And what made the Shield Captain head even worse, because not even a couple of days before, we saw Tybalt Mar, and his face and head was fantastically sculpted. It was great. It's like, yeah, we don't really care about our main line, so we're not going to care about our main line one. And it's Age of Sigmar's their main line. And they are producing models which are boring. I mean, they look good, don't get me wrong, they're well sculpted, but they're boring. This is a generic D&D team. That's generic as like that's the most generic thing I could ever think of for any sort of tabletop. You know? And this model is just... It looks like she's trying to not fall on her ass. You know? I don't like being bitter and stuff like that. This is just them. Like, if they want to get rid of old models, give us a reason to buy the old models. I have said this so many times. These models can be used in the old world. These ones here, right? Can be used in the old models, and so can these with some converting. Okay? Can be used in the old world. As the Dark Elves. And rather than going, now we want that to be a legacy army and we're not going to support it. Why? You want to sell it. We want to buy it for the old world. We want to use it for the old world. Let us do that. And then you'll sell it. Like I said, this is just the mini box. And I think it's... Basically, like, the first Age of Sigmar box that came out had the Stormcast Eternals and the Corn lot. And since those have become start collecting boxes, and I think they might still be available now. And that's a good idea, right? I have no issues with that, and I think that's a great idea. When they did it with the Chaos the Chaos and Space Marines from Spearhead, great idea. They want to sell these models, they want to get rid of them, and obviously they want their own single sprues. Yeah, fine, that's cool. That's a great idea. You know, they're selling them at a reasonable price compared to what it would have cost you. Like, you're not paying that much more than buying. I think the box was actually £115, but buying the 2 boxes would have cost £130. So, but you weren't buying both boxes. You'd buy the box you wanted. I got the Chaos one. But that's a good idea. Like, if you want to get rid of these old sprues, put them in stock collecting boxes and allow people to buy them rather than just have them as these limited edition spearheads. And this is, I believe this is from the old battle group, Cities of Sigmar. Army set. Yeah, there is. It is very much that box, isn't it? With a few models missing. There you go. Badly done. Sign in. No, I'm not signing in. Yeah, there you go. You have the horses there. You don't have... You have the... There you got an extra leader, actually. It's basically this box plus the extra... with one of these squads missing. And this dude. So actually that's a better box than an army set. I'd feel gutted if I got the army set right now. I would be absolutely freaking gutted. If I got the Cities of Sigmar army set and realised they were going to release, and now they've released this, I'd be like, wait, I could have actually saved money if I just waited. Oh yeah, I'd be absolutely gutted. I would have been. Again, like, these aren't bad models. Don't get me wrong, these aren't bad models. It's just that for some reason this idea with these tactical rocks everywhere. I mean, sometimes they work. Like, this guy is being menacing. He's not meant to be moving. Again, with this, it's the same with this one. He's not meant to be moving. He's eating. He's moving. You can see his movement that he's going to be circling around. You know, like a lion. He's meant to be moving, like stalking forward, like a lion. Again, I know they're bats, but bear with me here. But these rocks just stop all movement in a model. And when you have good movement in a model, you can have a fantastic looking model. Let's see if I can find one here. Oddly enough, this actually works well for the movement. This is one of the few times where the actual scenery works with the movement, because you can see the way the horse's feet are. He's trying to put his feet down. You can see he's trying to put his feet down gently, but you see like these odd breaks here, and like this block here. This actually adds to the movement. This is one of the few times it actually happens, but it's a good example. Because the way it's broken and the way his foot is, it looks like he's trying to keep his footing. And it actually adds movement to the model. It actually makes it look more kinetic. You know, like this guy rearing up as well. Like, if they put a rock underneath it, that would have stopped the rearing. It'd just look stupid. She's in a heroic pose, so I can excuse that. It's a heroic pose. I can excuse that. But that's not a heroic pose. That's a stupid pose. And I'm sorry, I've said it several times. It's a stupid pose. Either do the wings like that, so they're outstretched and make her look really big, like, what's her name? Because I have actually painted her. Yndrasta. You see the way her wings are? How they up like that? It could either be her threatening, which is good, because it, you know, like animals do, they make their body look larger. It looks great. But this doesn't do that. It doesn't make her look threatening, it doesn't make her look creepy. Making her look creepy would have had her wings folded in. That would have made her look creepy. And this whole hair up front of her eyes thing just looks stupid. It doesn't look good. They're trying to copy manga here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I was a bit negative this one. A bit sorry. And thank you very much for watching. Link to Whaling Games down below. And I'll see you all again soon in the next one. And that is, of course, tomorrow. I know what I've got planned. And I'll see you then. Link to Whaling Games down below if you wish to save 20% off your Warhammer, up to 20% off your Warhammer, and free delivery after £20. There is also Forbidden Planet and my merchandise, comics, t-shirts, etc. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.